Folks, I had a bit of a crazy idea when I woke up this morning. I thought to myself, Yam, is it possible to ride the Ducati Panigale V4R as a daily machine? I realize that this is probably not what you would anticipate in thinking about a daily motorcycle, but I wanted to take the question seriously today because we spent a good amount of mileage with this Ducati Panigale V4R. So I thought, could you actually daily a motorcycle like this? What would it be like to ride this thing around on the daily? Because it does have headlights, mirrors, and taillights. But remember, the coolest part about this bike is it's a giveaway motorcycle. Head over to yamminu.co. We are giving away this Ducati Panigale V4R plus $10,000 cash. You only have until September 1st to get entered to win this giveaway. You're not going to want to miss it. Time is running out because after September 1st, you do not have any more chances to win this machine plus $10,000. It's the biggest, craziest giveaway we've ever done. Go and check that out. Without further ado, let me bring in Brandon, who's actually spent quite a bit of time on this motorcycle on the street to talk you guys through whether or not you could ride a Panigale V4R as a daily machine. All right, Brandon, you have spent a ton of time on the V4R on the street. Unfortunately for you, not on track, which I know you would have liked to have done.
Unfortunately, but I did learn a lot about this bike in the meantime.
Yeah, that's true. So what are your 4 kind of daily parameters you kind of think about?
So in general speaking, we want a bike that's comfortable, probably within the 150-mile range is what I would say.
This looks super comfortable.
Yeah, super comfortable.
Yeah,
and obviously
for
a very
sure.
subjective thing.
Okay, so comfort.
Exactly. Versatility. If you can pick up groceries or, you know, oh, I need some sodas from the corner store type thing.
Yeah, you could slap on bags on the side, right?
Exactly.
Easy
exactly.
peasy.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's some ingenious people out there that can find some things.
That's true.
Vision, I think the mirrors and just general feel of the bike, you shouldn't
Okay.
feel enclosed. You need to feel like you can see all around you at all times.
Okay.
And some get up and go. I feel like you shouldn't be in traffic and sitting in 4th gear and have to downshift to 1st to get out of the way of traffic. So I think you should be in 4th, 5th, or 6th gear and be able to get around traffic smoothly.
Okay. And get around traffic smoothly with this thing, it'll be in the blink of an eye.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking for in a
Exactly.
daily bike. Brandon, I think maybe we should bring in some other bikes in from the shop and establish a good kind of baseline for more normal daily bikes, and then we'll look at how this thing would fare in that spectrum, because it might be not what you guys expect. So I pulled in this Triumph Scrambler 1200 XC as our example of something that's comfortable and versatile for daily use. Look at the ergonomics on this machine. You're nice and upright, your back's not gonna be compromised, the reach to the bars is very amenable. Everything about this thing screams, I just wanna cruise, I just wanna chill out, and that's a great thing for a daily bike. I find the ergonomics on this machine to be absolutely perfect for street riding. I could ride this thing for 500 miles and not have any issues with it. The seat height's a little bit tall, so every bike's gonna have a little bit of compromise. You can easily lash a bag to this thing, take it out on a big tour. I think this type of motorcycle works really, really well and is very versatile. You can pop wheelies with it, you can speed a little bit with it, you can hit up a twisty road. So for me, when I'm looking at a daily motorcycle, comfort and versatility are huge. And to be honest, the V4R doesn't really have those things in my opinion. But let's bring in another motorcycle and we can talk about vision and get up and go.
I wanted to talk about the Ninja 400. Now, it hits both of the first points fantastically. It is a very comfortable motorcycle in my opinion, and it is very versatile. It makes mods for everything that you can think of with this bike. It is a very, very popular machine. You can find parts very easily for it, and it's cheap. Now, the 2 other points I wanted to talk about are vision and get up and go. Now, vision is a big thing. You need to know what's going on at all times around your bike just to be as safe as possible. This has fantastic vision, has giant mirrors, and they are adjustable beyond belief. They can move in whatever angles you want and put the picture in that you want. Now, the get up and go does sacrifice a little bit because it is only a 400, but it is very beginner friendly and you can learn the ins and outs of how to get in and out of traffic and get yourself out of danger as well. So in those 2 points, it is fantastic for vision, but not so great for get up and go. The Ducati is not so great for vision, but great for get up and go. So again, it goes all down to compromise. What are you willing to compromise to make this a daily motorcycle? Now, all that being said, let's bring over the Ducati and talk about how it fits into our 4 categories.
All right, folks, bringing it back to the V4R, we talked about comfort, versatility, vision, and also
Get up and go.
get up and go. That's right. So looking over the V4R, we all said it was subjective, but some of these things are objective, Brandon. I think the comfort value here is pretty low.
For longer distances, yes.
Yeah,
For
it's not
the
ideal.
shorter the distance, the more it makes sense because you don't have time to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yes, for longer distance stuff, it is uncomfortable. Absolutely.
I think that's what I was just about to say. The elephant in the room is the heat of this motor. I mean, the amount of power this puts out from 998 cc's, thermodynamics comes into play. It's just going to be hot. It is hot.
Now, if it were in the middle of December in New York,
Maybe you like that.
it's perfect.
You're right. We've only ridden it in 106-degree weather, which is extreme, right? So perhaps in your local area, for those of you who might win this bike, if you live somewhere where it never gets above 70 or 80 degrees, maybe it's passable. I don't know. But in 106, it's not passable. It is so hot.
You are
Melting on this thing. Versatility. It's kind of a diehard track bike.
Yeah,
it's not really any compromises.
Again, if you're very ingenious, you can do some things to it, but you wouldn't want to do it to a Ducati.
No, definitely not.
For what it is, no, it's not versatile.
No, it's not versatile. Vision.
It has decent vision. The mirrors are big, but you can't adjust them very much.
No.
They don't go up enough for me personally. I like to see the tops of cars, not the bottoms of cars.
Yeah.
Personally, so for that purpose, it's not fantastic vision, but if that's what you like, it is good. It does have a big picture for you.
Yeah, I think it's an easy place to sit and you can look out of, and the mirrors are okay, but I'd give it maybe a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, mid pack, probably 5 for me.
For sure. And Brandon, our last category.
Get up and go.
Get up and go. I think it has it in spades.
It has plenty of that.
Plenty of get up and go. Yeah.
Here, it'll do just fine.
Yeah, this is a motorcycle that can get you out of any situation in terms of power that you will ever need ever in your life. It's one of the fastest bikes we've ever featured here on the channel. As you guys saw, it dusted up on a supercar, so it goes plenty fast. Even the H2.
It's the fastest bike that we have so far.
For sure, it is the fastest bike. But that begs the question: as a daily bike, do you really want all that power on tap?
No.
You don't.
Personally, no.
I don't either. Yeah, honestly.
I would like more power than a Ninja 400, but
For sure.
Not this cataclysmic amount.
Yeah, I think for me, for a street bike, 100 to 120 horsepower,
somewhere around there.
That's a sweet spot, And I think upwards of 50 foot-pounds of torque.
Yeah, somewhere in there. So
Yeah.
A naked twin.
A naked twin, yeah. It's almost like a V-Strom 650 is the perfect naked bike,
weird,
So guys, you could daily the V4R. I would rate it as one of the worst daily bikes for me personally. I think there's maybe only been a handful of bikes that I've ridden that I'd be like, it's more, less appropriate to do that with.
That's fair. And for me personally, it's all about compromise. For me, for how fun this bike is, I will let my inner thighs and soul burn. I will be fine with that.
You would have this as your only vehicle.
Yes,
You
absolutely.
would do that. You would be that super squid just to have this thing.
And I would complain about it.
Yes.
Still, but I would still commit to it as much as possible. But again, it's all about compromises. So if you are in a frozen tundra, maybe in the North Canada circle, somewhere around there, it'd be perfect. The heat is going to be perfect for you. It's going to feel like a sunny and 70-degree day for you.
Yes.
So it's all about what you're willing to give up for what you want.
Yeah, I think this bike makes a ton of sense as a second bike in your stable, a super fun track toy, maybe a weekend Canyon Carver toy. You want to just bring it out, flex on all your friends, because Jesus Christ, who the hell even brings out a V4R ever? I've never seen one in person. This is the only one I've ever seen in person.
I've never seen them on the road.
No.
They're probably in someone's living room.
And hopefully at the track too, which is where they belong. So I'm gonna rate the V4R in terms of overall daily capabilities like a 2 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a bit more ambitious, and for me personally, it's going to be a 4 out of 10. It's
4 out of 10.
Though.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Yeah. But I wanted to bring up one final point for the video is this isn't just all leader bikes are terrible, because the S1000RR, it has heated grips, it has cruise control, it has comfy seat. If you want a leader bike and you want to daily it, there are options for you. The V4R is not the best one, to be honest.
Its heat isn't in the grips, it's in your thighs.
Yeah, the heat is right here on your thighs. That's where it comes out of. But folks, thanks so much again for watching today's video. I truly do appreciate it. What do you think about the V4R as a daily motorcycle? Remember, it's a giveaway bike. You only have a couple days left to get entered to win this one. Get your chances locked and loaded. We will catch you in the next one. See you later.